Someone's coming out.
No, yeah, I did a lot of drugs.
Hey, yo!
Pretty drunk.
Poorman podcast.
Everybody was pretty fucked up by the time I got there. I got there at like 3. We got there at 4.
In the morning?
Yeah, we got there like late. But we caught the late night sets.
This is like a 24 hours, right?
It wasn't a
Roundabout.
24-hour party. It started at 2 p.m. and ended at 7 a.m. the next day.
That's
Yeah,
fucking,
but yeah,
that's pretty much 24 hours.
Yeah.
Pretty nuts.
All right, guys, we're here with Poorman podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Jay Moody. The other host right there, Polly Ray. We have our producer, Alan Aguilar here. And tonight we have, whenever you listen to this, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you choose to listen to this, today we're joined by the Neon Natives. Paul is a cat, and Colton motherfucking Shakespeare.
What's up?
Hey.
That's not your real name. It's just Colton Shakespeare, my bad.
No, my middle name is motherfucking.
That's pretty cool.
I think actually it is now.
I've known him since we were 3 years old. It is, but
It is actually. Thank you. Alan can back me up on that.
Yeah, it's got a. I bet you spend a lot of time trying to prove that your passport's real.
Yeah, I need to get a passport.
All right, social security card. Goddamn it, something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, it's not motherfucking. You're like, yes, Canada, it is. So you guys do EDM?
EDM musics.
Yeah, here in Lake Charles. I'm probably a little further out, different places.
We've ventured out a few places, but we like to keep it here at home.
Yeah, but you just did pretty much the suburb of Lake Charles is Sulphur. It's like right there. And you guys did a little like a festival
No,
yesterday.
actually, that wasn't us at all. That was HR Media.
Yeah, but you
Shouts
guys
out HR Media.
hard or you just showed up?
We just showed up.
We showed up to
that's
party.
cool.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Yeah.
Performing like, no, we just mobbed out.
No, dude, no. We came in
hung out with
late.
everybody.
You know, like took what beers were left, and you know,
Showed up late,
it
left
was-
early.
Yeah, it was
That's right.
great. Like,
Yeah, that's good schedule.
yeah, breakfast beers and sunrise set. Hunter,
I just like to call those beers. It makes me feel better.
just beers.
When you have a problem, these aren't breakfast beers. You haven't slept yet. Sun's up. Who gives a fuck? He's gonna do that every day.
Who did the sunrise set? Who played?
It was. Well, whenever I got there, Dr. Z was playing, and it was.
We actually tried to have him on here last week, and then we ran into some technical difficulties.
yeah, because they were trying to perform, and we do not have the equipment to do.
Well,
that.
we do have the equipment to it. We just
Don't have the experience to do that.
yeah. Well, we don't have our headphone amp yet, so without hearing that, you don't know if they're low or hot.
hot,
Yeah,
yeah.
it might be a little hot.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dominic, him and Carlos.
Yeah.
Do you guys
Clinton?
know Carlos rapper?
Oh, no.
Nope.
No,
No,
this
it
is,
is-
what was his rap name?
Ward, Carlos Ward.
Ward.
Paul. That's it.
What was his rap name?
I don't know, but because I kept telling him Carlos whatever.
Yeah. It was,
God damn it. We're terrible. We need to start doing these more sober so we remember them. Carlos.
Yeah.
Hall.
Carlos.
Yeah, Carlos
Yeah.
Hall. He was
Yeah.
on.
They were fun. So that was the guy that was performing at Sunrise?
No.
Or Dominic?
No,
Because
Dom was playing whenever I got there. Then after him, it was Boss Louder, Iceman Special, and then the sunrise set was Hunter Romero, and,
okay.
and that's HR Media, and he's affiliated with several different things. Him and large crew put together the Void, and it was awesome. Put together well.
Yeah, I read the kind of like their disclaimer on Facebook where it's like leave no trace.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I feel like every festival should have that rule. Like if you bring in some trash, you pick it up, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's a big rule in the underground EDM scene.
Yeah.
That comes from Burning Man. Burning Man has a very strict clean this shit up before
Oh,
you
yeah.
leave.
We used to do beach parties at LaBerge every Sunday, and that was like one of the things. Like we were about to play our last couple songs. Like, all right, everybody, pick up some bottles.
Yeah,
Like,
pick up your shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
clean the beach. You know.
It's such a weird thing because like you go to Voodoo Fest stuff like that, and that is a fucking like it looks like a natural disaster happened right after it.
People
Bottles,
throw his shit everywhere.
paper towels, it's like
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Fucking
what
disgusting
is
towels and
that? Yeah,
shit.
the one tent that fell down, and the guy just said, "Fuck it, I don't know anymore." Like a dead tent.
That
Mud
tribal
everywhere.
tent, yeah.
You probably search around, probably find a couple roll bills. You'd be alright. But still, like,
They're
you
dirty.
can't- Yeah, you can't leave it like that. You know,
No, he shouldn't.
that's really cool. You guys like kind of have that mentality of Like, not leaving a fingerprint.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I stayed, but probably way too late. It was like way past music. Like Hunter went down, and then they got everybody with an acoustic instrument started like having the
real hippies.
Oh, dude, it was great. Like I was laying on air mattresses and stuff. It was
Everybody that took the acid a little late started before.
yeah, they were.
Yeah. When they should have took it at 8, they took it at midnight.
No, he
Those
shows
fucking
up
guys.
at like 5 p.m. He's like 5 a.m. He's like, fuck, I'm so late.
The sun came on
God,
and
you know
people.
he has
I saw a girl walk around. She like picked up some rings off the ground she found, and then I rolled over and there's some weed. I was like, "Hey, weed!" So we all, smoked.
Yeah.
The sun was coming up. It was great.
Good.
Like some good old hippies in the field.
It's usually where they end up, man.
Yeah.
I've been there a few times.
I wasn't barefoot. I had my shoes on.
Yeah, because fields are fucking gross.
Yeah.
Louisiana, they're like
You just
half.
need to get tougher feet.
No, fucking Louisiana, every field's half water.
Yeah.
They're always mushy. None of them are ever dry.
Yeah. Tougher feet.
Tougher, what? You don't need tough feet to stand in mushy shit. You're just a regular person.
keeps
You're like,
mushy
oh, it's
shit
in
from
between my
getting in your
toes.
butt.
This is gross.
Keeps it from going in between your toes. And,
Yeah. You callus up and like, man.
If Alan, you have web feet. Those aren't calluses.
Oh.
If that's the
If you
case,
calloused up, then your feet are good.
but dude, you're so off base right now with this foot thing.
Don't-
Calluses will not protect your feet from mushy, wet stuff, Alan.
No,
They
dude,
will
I've
just
never had a
they will
problem.
just peel off. That's what calluses do when they
I
get
have
moist.
never had a problem with mushy shit with my feet.
All right, well, how often do you step in mushy shit?
Way more than you would think.
There it is. He's like every day. Like, I
At
don't
least
know
once
how
a
it
week.
happens.
At least once a week.
Yeah, I get a bunch of salsa, dip my toes in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I treat myself.
Yeah. It's very relaxing.
Tasty.
We get off the big toe.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Alan. So were there like vendors and stuff at this thing?
Yeah, there was.
Food, water, everything?
There was a couple of art installations that were kind of crazy. They had like a blacklight install. They had like a graffiti install with Ilska. And there's like 3 different stages.
Damn.
In the middle of a field.
I saw a Kim Jong-il poster out there.
Dude, that thing was dope. That thing was dope. I'm
You're
not
not gonna have to
that.
elaborate, right?
Pretty random.
It was like a 3D kind of art piece. It was just like a bunch of stuff, a bunch of like big standing upright pictures, images
Yeah.
like all cut out, and it was like layered. And you could walk in it. There was like stuff on the floor. It was cool, but like one of the things was that, and it was. That was my favorite thing. Like as soon as I saw that, I just stared at it for like 15
just like,
minutes. Just
fuck
like,
you, Hans Bricks.
Yeah.
No, man, that artwork was incredible. That
Yeah.
stuff was really cool.
You're just pissing me off more and more that I didn't get to go to it.
I'll add you on Snapchat and you can
Yeah.
watch it.
I only have a few hours to watch it before they're gone forever.
No, you're right.
Yeah, it's not even worth the effort.
No.
I'm just gonna be nihilist now. It was a great festival, but now nothing matters. That's pretty cool. Are they planning on are they going to do that again next year? Like make it an annual
I'm sure.
thing?
I don't know.
Y'all, definitely y'all should take part in that for sure.
Oh no, definitely.
Well, the original Void happened at an abandoned house, and it was
So next door?
no.
close.
Oh, close. Yeah, close to next door. It was in the middle of Iowa. It was
Holy shit.
That's not
about 150 people showed up, and that was 3 of us teaming up. It was HR Media, Iceman Special, Neon Natives, and Gold Beat.
That's 4.
Right, well, both.
Well,
The Iceman Special, HR Media is Hunter's,
Okay.
and he plays in the Iceman Special. It was the Iceman, one of the members of this Iceman Special's property. It was just kind of like everybody's like collectively got together and did this thing. It was so crazy. Casey was DJing for the Quadraholics. Y'all have had the Quadraholics on the show, I think.
We have
before.
some art right here that they drew.
Oh, nice. Is it a wiener?
Quadra motherfucking
There's
Hollow.
actually some wieners they drew in here.
Group wieners.
A stack of wieners somewhere.
How did I know there's
I did that
some
wiener.
wiener drawings in here? There's a vagina.
Where's that, huh? Is it on the back?
Picture on the wall here.
There is, there's actually a pussy collage on our wall.
They're going to get, people are going to get tired of us bringing up.
No, man, I'm never gonna stop bringing up that pussy
No, man,
collage. It's
that
goddamn
pussy collage is-
beautiful.
No,
It's
and
like a
it's
shrine.
I get something for people to talk about whenever they're in here. You know, it's
Oh,
something to
yeah.
look at. You're like, well, like I don't want to like look you directly in the eye, but I'll look at that vagina over there.
What's it's a pussy collage and a gun. It's really a shrine to the two most powerful things on the planet:
Pussy and pow pow.
violence and sex.
Yeah.
Pussy and pow pow. Yeah, it's
The best way to
same
put it.
thing. Yeah, pussy and pow pow.
Wow. I like it.
Yeah. I like how he didn't even cut out around the trigger. He's like, fuck it.
No.
That's a whole nother universe in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also pretty, like, the people don't understand how big the pictures of these pussies
And it's
are.
a very large. I know it's like
They're much larger than real life.
they're
Slightly blown up.
Yeah,
Like-
these would be.
they're like fisting sized pussies.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm talking elbow, like, upper arm. These are they're super close up. There's some buttholes on some of them, too.
So I think some of them are from France,
But
Germany. I see Germany and maybe even.
buttholes are already kind of weird to look at, but porn star buttholes are like a different ball game.
Like a,
Yeah, 'cause they always have like a fold or something. It's
A
not like
starfish
just like a
mouth?
butthole. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Or there's like a butthole in its resting state shouldn't be a gape. What is this? Yeah, some of them are getting fingered and some of them aren't. They're all clearly moist. There's some lingerie involved, some spreading. It's an interesting piece. It's also for sale.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not. You're right.
No.
Unless
I
you're enough
probably
money.
wouldn't sell that. You'd probably like
I'm just
your,
gonna, if this podcast, when the popularity catches up with it, and we're like 200 episodes deep, and somebody's like, "I'll give you 30 grand for that motherfucker." Guess what? I have 30 grand now, and I'd be like, "Hey, Derek, can you make me just make me another one of those? I know you have the hustlers. Just cut them
I'll buy you the hustlers.
Yeah, I don't even know where to get hustlers now.
yeah, man. Tell them make me a vintage one, and I want a disco ball,
Disco
but a black and white disco ball.
Hey
of
man,
course,
I'm sure
in
he
the
would
middle.
probably do that. He's not opposed to cutting out close-ups of pussies and painting
Yeah.
whatever inanimate object you want in the
The
middle.
the hot house definitely needs one of those.
They're probably actually gonna get like a styrofoam ball, cut it in half, and glue mirrors all over it, and like have a 3D.
That would be
disco ball
that
on
would be great too.
I feel like he needs to stop painting all this other shit. As good as it is,
And just do that.
yeah, just cut out pussies, man. Cut out a bunch of pussies. Pick something, paint it, put it in the middle, ship them out. Doesn't matter what
$1
you
million
paint in the
idea.
middle. Yeah, it could be like.
Does he need a management team, an art broker? Yeah.
I don't know if he gets on this pussy collage kick. He probably.
The best
I don't
part
want to say
is
he'd be successful more than
I'm
his
just
own
saying.
original art, but probably.
When I went to the New York Museum of Modern Art, that's better than 75% of the shit I saw.
Yeah, it is, and probably is, but you know what it also is, Alan? A bunch of close-up pussies. I don't know what people
No.
get so nervous about.
There was a lot of close-up pussies that I saw at the Museum of Natural Art. I'm just saying that one's better.
Oh.
Look, there's
No,
an
they're
entire
everywhere.
hallway dedicated to close-up pussies at the Museum of Natural Art.
I'm pretty sure this is the most time devoted to the discussion of that picture so far. So congrats to everybody. We did good
Yeah.
job.
Well, I
Are
mean-
you trying to stop it? We're not done.
No, we're not. No, I didn't say we were done. Let's really set
Yeah.
that goal high.
No one's gonna be able to talk. But in fact,
Yeah, I'm
after this,
sorry,
if somebody brings it up, we're
everybody.
like, "No, we've already done it." Sorry.
Sorry.
We said everything
been
we
done.
could say about that with the neon natives, so you can't.
We're done talking
No
about
new.
this
There's
forever.
no new territory now.
I've got to stop looking at it.
Once you notice it, it's kind of like the sun, man. Your gauge is.
Hey
kinda
man,
good.
no, you're gonna find me drifting over there. I'm gonna have to put that horse mask on me in a minute. Keep my eyes straight.
Where are the glasses?
Oh, the glasses. If you need something to help you, this will block out your.
Oh, thank
peripherals.
you. I really need these.
Yeah.
These soul survivors.
Yeah. Dude, those are from the set of Blade 3.
I feel like young Jeezy.
You look like young Jesus
Young
with
Jeezy.
those crosses.
Yeah.
I stopped at a church this morning when I left the void. I didn't know how to get back home, so
I thought you were just.
No, I really did. I pulled into a church.
That night.
It was my phone was dead, and because I can't read road signs. I asked a woman, and I didn't believe her, so I pulled around to the other side of the church and asked a man, and he told me the same direction, the same way.
Why didn't you believe the lady?
she seemed very unsure, and she was judging me. The other guy didn't judge me. It was weird. She was. I mean, I was pretty.
She could probably smell you.
Yes, exactly. It was.
That guy was like, yeah.
And I started it off all wrong. Excuse me, my cell phone's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, you're one of those guys. Yeah,
that's always a weird dude. The dude that has to borrow your. Hey man, you mind if I use your cell phone for a second? Yeah, dude, I've never met you before.
I don't know who you're calling.
Dude, you're the weirdest panhandler I've ever met. I don't need money. I just need.
I met some panhandlers yesterday too. When I was unloading my karaoke stuff at OB's, they were walking down, and one was from Washington, one was from Oregon.
Oh, supposedly.
Yeah.
He said they were musking, and I didn't know what the fuck.
Did he explain it?
Yeah, no. I said, sorry, what? And I was like, he said we're rusking, and I was like, I'm unfamiliar, and he said it's like to play music.
Oh,
okay.
They're busking.
Busking. There you go. They're busking.
Okay, did they have musical instruments with them?
He had a case. It didn't look like an instrument that I realized.
Was it a pool stick?
I don't know.
They're so weird. They always have like a.
They were very nice.
Because they were busking.
Yeah, they were busking. Yeah,
They always have, like, there's this one dude that goes to Luna. He's hit me up like 7 times, and I'm just like, dude, you start remembering faces, man. Because he's like, hey man, my mom just died. She left me her house. It's in New Orleans. I just gotta get a bus ticket to go pick it up. I got diabetes. If I have these shoes on right now, you saw my feet, you'd be like, damn. It's the same story, but the location from where his mom died changes. Like one time it was New Orleans, one time it was Houston, one time it was Lafayette, and it's just like, bro. Look me in the eyes. Remember this fucking face. It's heard your story before. Stop doing this. I only have my card. I don't have cash. That's the 7th time I've told you that.
I had this dude on Pre and Lake one time. 3 days in a row. Came up to me, like I just ended up there 3 days in a row. Came up to me on the bike. Man, I'm on a cross-country bike ride. I'm leaving tomorrow. I just need some cash to get some food today. 3 days in a row, he came up to me. Hey man, I'm on a cross-country bike ride. I'm leaving tomorrow. Can I get some money for some food? No. Came up to me.
No.
Every time. Like, third time, I'm like, you've asked me. I gave you money the first day. Second day I saw you, I said no. And you're coming up to me again? You need a better memory.
So check this. We were at the bar last night, me and Alan.
Right.
And some fucking random guy walks up to Alan and asks him for $1. And Alan just hands this guy $1. He goes, can I have $1, please? Just like that.
Yeah.
And Alan's like, here you go.
He was honest. He just wanted $1.
No, he wasn't. He was very vague, is what he was. He didn't go like, hey, man, I'm hungry, or hey, man, I lost my money on the video poker. He was just like, give me $1. And you're like, all right. This is
He
like,
did
I was like,
say
what just
please,
happened?
though. That's very
no, when
polite.
Alan was already pulling his wallet out, he was like, please. He said it like long. Like, please. Like, what are you, a child asking for a toy? What is happening right now?
Huh.
And Alan was like, here you go. And I was, what? What just happened?
Yeah. If you can ask me for money once,
I'll give you $100.
I've already given you money.
Fuck. He bought me some chips tonight too.
Oh.
You guys are fresh though. Yeah, 3
You're
days
not.
ago.
Y'all know me.
Yeah.
Please.
Go your checkbook, Alan.
I don't have a checkbook. Well, I probably do.
You look like you have a checkbook.
Somewhere.
Checkbook.
Have you? That's one of my favorite things when you get like a bank account or you go do anything at your bank, and they tell you they have new checks. I'm like, what? Why? Why the fuck would I want this?
101 Dalmatian ones came out.
Like, what am I gonna go? Like, I'm gonna be in a pinch at Kroger's, and this long ass book, bigger than dollar bills, is the only thing I have in my pocket.
Well, you have to carry a pen too.
Exactly. And then you also need a checkbook. You can't just have checks in your pocket all willy nilly.
No, and you have to balance
You
it.
You gotta balance it out.
You gotta
They're
balance
also
it.
like almost a foot long. They're like fucking long as shit.
That's why you gotta get one of those billfolds.
Yeah, like a real billfold.
Yeah,
like,
a billfold, like a man wallet.
Yeah.
You know, no,
like a small suitcase without a handle.
I get irrationally angry when somebody pays me at my job with a check.
You guys accept checks?
We do accept checks.
Cross Mexican restaurants will do anything.
I work at a bar. We better not accept checks.
Yeah.
It would suck.
So we accept checks where I work, but it's only from the same 3 ladies that have been writing checks there for like 40 years.
Yeah.
So it's like they're gonna write a check, just close it to cash.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I don't know to brag on these old ladies, but they're old, so their handwriting is super shaky. And it looks like somebody, like either a child wrote it or somebody with a vibrator in them wrote it. Just I was like looking at this like, oh man, time, you brutal bitch.
Yeah.
I'm sure these ladies used to have excellent penmanship. And now, this shit looks like they were sitting on a washing
They were
machine
known for-
mid-spin. Going like, I'm just going 13 minutes of catfish medicine. Whatever the fuck my name is. It's all I can't read that. You couldn't read it anyway. It was illegible. But they're always like, those ladies are always sweet old ladies. So,
Where do you work at?
or I can't tell you that on air. Sorry.
Okay.
No, I work at
Oh. Oh.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Getting some power, man. No, I was thinking, I just don't want to say I work at the really because,
Oh.
yeah, so. But, it's a cool spot to work. It's been there for a while. Seen this man there. He did our, Paul's the Cat did our fucking Christmas party.
They got pretty lit.
Yeah, our Christmas parties go hard, bro. For a bunch of guys that have to wear ties and, be like, how would you like your coffee?
Yeah.
And, what year would you like that scotch, sir? With a tie, and then a Christmas party, everybody's like, we're doing all the shots.
No, dude. Yeah, I think I might even saw somebody do a split. Like y'all were getting down,
Yeah.
dirty, and then I'd be like, damn, everybody's gone, and then all of a sudden everybody just starts coming out of all these different doors.
Mm-hmm.
I was too nervous to go exploring.
Yeah, they probably want to take part. That's such a lot of people don't know that about the service industry. Wherever you go, whatever restaurant you're eating at, they probably don't piss test. 90%, because if they
No.
did, they'd have a skeleton crew. One cook is probably some old dude, and he washes
Been
the
there,
dishes
done that.
too. And 2 40-year-old moms that'll work the lunch shift, and 2 freshly 18 girls that work. That was what
Yeah,
the
so did you
that's
work?
what-
Did you work at 121 with me? I didn't think that.
No.
Oh, you just described the.
Yeah, because that's what it is. If you
Morning.
piss testing, that's what you're getting. And then what people don't understand is your server. It's always weird because people go to restaurants and they have this idea of what service is, and they don't think it's getting all the stuff and getting everything right and enjoying the experience. They think it's fast. So they're just immediately and then also people want you to adults want you to bring them their food and smile at them. Are we a fucking child? Why do I have to here you go, man, enjoy? I can't just be here's that steak, man. I have to look at you and smile. They're like, oh, then come back and ask me about how I'm doing in a minute, or I'm gonna get pissed. How's that steak here at Chili's, sir? The one that cost you $9. How is it? Would you like another Diet Coke? Yeah, you do. Those servers and cooks and stuff, they put through the shit in a restaurant. People that work in restaurants, usually the crew's super tight. Because everybody goes through hell on busy nights. Yeah. It's 5 hours of getting your dick pushed in with people you see every day. So you form bonds. It's like being in the trenches with soldiers. Obviously not as serious.
No, it is. It is. If you've worked service industry, anyone listening, yeah, it's
but
like that.
That whole crew, if it's a tight crew, those people usually go out immediately after because they're stressed the fuck out, and they get shit-faced. Mm-hmm. And have a great time. And if you go out later and you see them somewhere, don't approach them. They didn't like you then. They don't like you now. They're trying to blow off steam and get fucked up.
I like to invite my waiters to parties or to go do karaoke.
Oh. I've never accepted it. When I bartended at Casa Manana, whenever Thirsty Thursdays was a thing, I bartended over there. That was a weekly thing. I would get invited to parties, and it would be every time. Yeah, I'll see you there. No, I do not want to show up at anything that you have invited me to.
I love getting fucked up with people I work with. It's
No. People I work with. The customers.
well, no, you got leverage now because you're like, you don't act like a goody two shoes, bitch. I just
Lone Star, that was the shit. Like you get buckets of Lone Star for $10.
people are dedicated to Lone Star in Texas too.
And then whenever I was working there, they came out with the Lone Star Light, and it was.
Yeah, we're back. We took a little break. We had a slight technical issue. We've already fixed, and we're talking about beer.
Beer.
Beer. Down into your belly.
Yeah.
This is the thing is, we're talking about Lone Star in Texas. This is so many people, like, weird for me is, like, people that I know that have moved to Texas. And they come back and they act like Shiner's, like, a real fancy beer. Like, it's all, they're like, oh, this is the good stuff. And you're like, what?
It's okay. You
Just
know,
like a sweet tea of
Yingling's better.
I like Shiner more than Yingling.
You
like Shiner better than Yingling?
I'm a fan of both. Neither, man. I'll drink them. But I usually don't order Yingling just because I think they're kind of pretentious cunts about it. They're like, we've been making beer for 100 years. Like, well, why haven't fuck I heard about you? Why am I just now finding out about you? Like, what were you doing for the last 99 years? To where I'm just now like, oh shit, didn't know about this beer. They're like, oh, we didn't leave Florida. I'm like, okay, cool. Why? You know how many people live in Florida that are trying to get the fuck out of there?
Old people live in Florida.
Yeah, but they moved there because they're like, I want it humid.
They love it.
They don't want to ever have to grab a cardigan. They would keep it hot.
They grow navel oranges there.
That's true. It's a weird name for an orange too. Belly button orange.
Butthole oranges.
Alright.
I mean, they look like. Am I wrong?
If your butthole looks like that, go to the doctor.
Your butthole looks like
Looks like the top of an navel orange.
They poke out a little bit. It's like your asshole look like an ant mound. What the fuck are you talking about right now? It sounds like you have a cyst on your ass, Alan. You go to the fucking doctor. Don't pop that motherfucker. You're gonna shit everywhere.
Oh man.
Florida's a weird. I've spent a few. Like a buddy of mine, his dad moved there, and instead of hiring a moving company, he just paid us to load a moving truck and drive it there.
I did that.
Yeah. But this is my thing. Is my friend's dad. So you think my friend would be driving the moving truck long? He drove his truck that he put one dresser in the back of as an excuse not to drive the fucking moving truck. So he's like, you've drove big trucks before. You work construction. And I was like, what? A forklift? But not. And he's like, yeah. And then the lady, that it was we rented for Lowe's. I don't remember the company, but apparently you needed to have a CDL to drive it, and they didn't say anything. Asked for one. They just took my driver's license, which wasn't a driver's license. It was an ID, like the up and down ID.
This is in Florida?
No, this was in fucking Lake Charles.
Oh, okay.
They scanned it, loaded it up, and then I drove it to Florida, and I got very little sleep, and I ate 2 Adderall, and I had 2 blunts on me. And inside the cab of this, there was a dog, not in a pet taxi, 2 cats in pet taxis, and a bird in its cage. And I was fucking chain smoking. I didn't give a fuck about that bird. I know they're sensitive. So I ate those 2 Adderall, dude, and I was just chain smoking the whole way there. And those big trucks like that, dude, it's not like it wasn't like a manual or anything. You just like driving, but like the steering wheel's real. It's like if you know how it looks like when the mailman's driving and the steering wheel's sticking out real far and shit. It's like that, but giant.
Yeah.
And at one point, this dude pushed me off the road. I'm like halfway in the shoulder going down a hill in northern Florida. Because for some reason, the rest of the state's flat as can be, but this motherfucker's got mountains, just deep hills. And then, because we seen this dude at the rest stop, and he already looked kind of crazy, and he had an oversized load. He pushed me off the road, so I'm just like, I'm about to die. About to die with my friend's parents' belongings in the back of this trailer.
And the bird.
Yeah, and I'm going to be really awake when I die. I'm going to take these Adderall. I'm going to experience the whole thing intensely. But then and he actually moved to Panama City Beach. And his house was like across the street from the beach. So juice was worth the squeeze, almost dying. Because we got to spend a week there pretty much for free because he paid us like $500 each to do this. So I went to a party city with $500.
Yeah. I went to party there once.
We went in the off season. It wasn't like spring break. It's actually kind of a boring place. Not spring break.
When we went, it wasn't spring break. It was like the first weekend of summer, and like that's like
Yeah,
that's
they
like
had,
one of
2
our
or 3
first.
weeks popping there.
This is like the first time I got to wear my Speedo. It was a very, very magical weekend.
I've seen, social media where you rock the Speedo.
Yeah, we had they made a rule that I couldn't wear it through the lobby, and so
Where'd you stay at? No, let's put on blast for not letting you rock that. But
probably like the Sandestin or some gay. It was.
Well,
They just make up some.
It wasn't the gay bar.
No, it was not. It was anti-gay actually.
Yeah, it wasn't.
They were like no, they were but it was something stupid. Like Sandestin or Emerald Cove, Emerald Shores. They're all
yeah,
against the Speedos.
it's such a weird place.
Yeah.
Panama City Beach, we went to the strip club there. And the chicks have to wear bottoms and tops inside Panama City limits. Or Panama Beach city limits. Because Panama City and Panama City Beach are like separated by a bridge. And they're not even like the same place. So one has very different rules. But on Panama City Beach, the strip clubs can't fucking show nipples. We just spent the whole day on the beach. I've seen all the bikinis I want to fucking see. We go to the strip.
Pasties?
Nah. They're wearing full tops, full bottoms. And we paid fucking $10 to get in this shithole to look at pretty much Victoria's Secret's catalog. And there was this one stripper, and she was super drunk. And she was like, "Where are y'all going?" And we're like, "Oh, yeah, we're leaving." She's like, "Wow, we just started." Because we can't see nipples or anything like that. She's like, "I'll show you my nipples." And we're like, "All right." And she's like, "Come with me to the bathroom." We're like, "All right, we're leaving." And we went right across the bridge to a place called the Golden Nugget, which was a strip club. And
Tillman owns it.
I didn't see any of it. What's this thing? Is there would have been shameless promoting throughout the entirety of it had he owned it. That was not the case.
Did you get a discount at Landry's whenever you went in?
No, didn't take my card or anything.
No, damn.
There was an old black dude with a Gucci like purse, pretty much, just full of money, and he would walk up when strippers were dancing, and he would just like grab handfuls of it, and throw it over them, like up in the air, like balled up ones, like he's just like crumpled money, just throwing them. And we're like, God, look at this fucking, it was gator shoes and shit, and then they were like. The chick was giving my friend a lap dance and came back. He's like, "You know how much that dude spent all night?" And I was like, "I don't know. It looked like hundreds of dollars." He's like, "It was like $70." Rumpled up ones in his bag.
I'm about to start doing that.
So it looked like he had a bunch of money because he had the bag, but they were like taking up like a square inch for each dollar, and he was just like throwing them. And it's like cheap ass coming in trying to look. Fuck, it looked like he just got out of church too. I was like, God damn, this dude looking fly as a motherfucker. Yeah. He's reaching in his like leather. It looked like gator skin or something. Yeah. Just throwing them, and the girl's like, "No, he comes here all the time. He's cheap as fuck." And I was like, I still like him. He's still my hero.
There's a dude. He comes in on the rocks sometimes, and he wears like the Undertaker, really long. It looks like these really long jackets and these silk shirts. You're always looking fly. But I call him the Undertaker Constantine.
Feel like a detective.
There's that one dude that we talked about that one time that shows up in a suit and fedora everywhere he fucking goes.
Have y'all not seen this dude? He looks like a detective from the 30s.
Oh,
yes,
man.
he goes and does karaoke.
Yeah,
That
he dude's like really into that era.
And he tells people, "This is real music, people. Listen up." And we were like, "Shut the
he
fuck
told
up."
Alan that he's pro-segregation.
I almost got in a fight with him. I almost got in a fight with this dude because we were sitting at my place one time, and I'm sitting there, and he walks in. I've never seen him for like, and I've been drinking.
So Alan's thing is, if you see somebody who thinks interesting, despite how drunk he is or how dangerous they may be, Yakuza, he goes and talks to them for no fucking reason.
Yeah, I just want to know about them. So I'm talking to him, and all of a sudden we're talking. All of a sudden he calls the bartender abroad. Like, I don't know if you know Christine that bartends at my place.
Yeah.
I'm not believing that. But anyway, she's a bartender, and she calls her abroad. And I'm like, that's what, okay. I've never actually heard somebody call one abroad.
Abroad, yeah.
That's odd. And so I'm talking to him, and like all of a sudden, for some reason, race relation comes up, and he just goes, "I'm not racist." Okay. And then he looks at me.
What somebody
but,
says right before they say some racist
But
shit.
I believe that blacks and whites should be separated because it would make things better. And then the bartender had to separate us after that. Because I yelled at him, "You're what's wrong with the world, and I hope you die."
This is a story about how Alan jumped on his soapbox in a bar.
Yeah.
This is
I think that's an okay soapbox.
Well, first of all, that guy's like he's based his life on the things. That was he drinking?
Not enough.
What a hypocrite! Because that was during Prohibition.
Yeah.
That motherfucker should have been dry.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a weird thing, though, to idolize an era so much that you kind of have the political beliefs of that era.
It is.
Like, I'm really into the 30s. I dress like it. I got this fucking fedora. Well, I probably bought all this shit at Express, but I'm trying to play it off. I didn't get any of these. This is not a zoot suit.
Yeah.
And he's like, but I hate being around black people. And I'm like, all right, man, you nailed it.
Yeah.
30s. You fucking nailed it.
He does Jerry Lee Lewis and Frank Sinatra.
Oh,
That's all he
What?
does.
All he does.
Man.
So,
He's
like,
honestly, his Great Balls of Fire is pretty good.
It's like, I don't agree with his political beliefs, but man,
But
perform.
God damn it,
This is the thing too. It's like he picked like the two guys that are like the stereotypical. I'm like, oh yeah, I got a scarf with my raincoat. Frank Sinatra. I'll take out Blue Eyes. I don't. If I go to a mom and pop Italian restaurant and Frank Sinatra's not playing, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be shit. And it always is, every fucking time. You got some little hole in the wall Italian restaurant, and some member of the Rat Pack is not coming through the speakers. Walk out. You just made a mistake.
all right.
Cause
Duly noted.
Yeah. Because it's going to be like Americanized Italian dishes. Like, we got eggplant and Alfredo and old world pizzas.
You know what's always amazed me is that how tomatoes are so associated with Italian dishes when tomatoes are not native to Europe.
Yeah, they're South American.
Yeah, they're a South American dish, but it's so closely associated with Italian.
I watched this documentary. Well, I don't mean to steal it from you, Alan.
No,
But I watched this documentary on this tomb they found in China. And it's like a 3,000-year-old tomb. And the guy that was inside, there was 4 sarcophaguses. 3 were women that were all at about 7 foot. And then the dude who was like a little over 7 foot. And his mummy had red hair, which is not that uncommon back then, like the Mongols and stuff. Like Genghis Khan had red hair. But on his chest was a box of seeds. And whenever they were moving it, a couple of them fell out and they started to germinate. And they were tomato plants. And tomatoes come from South America. And this is a 3,000-year-old tomb. I was like, what? But then
In
also,
China.
that was pretty deep in a YouTube rabbit hole, so...
Oh,
Yeah, the
see.
dark places of YouTube suggested videos.
Interweb.
I found one time someone was discussing the origin of blue eyes, and it started off very interesting. Like all these ancient kings had blue eyes, and they got really racist real quick. Like, wow, this is kind of interesting. Like they had blue eyes, and
That's
then
the theme
just
of
be
mine.
kind of just a coincidence that hey, these kind of rulers have blue eyes. It's like, and this is why people with blue eyes are going to rule the world. What? These blue-eyed white people should be ruling the world right now. Okay.
I don't disagree with that. I mean, I'm a white dude with blue eyes, so...
I mean, I am too.
I liked everything I just heard. That's all I'm saying. I don't believe in segregation, but I wouldn't mind ruling. That'd be pretty cool.
I wouldn't. Fuck that. It's too much work.
Get it going.
we got Trump.
Yeah, you don't really... Yeah,
He doesn't have blue
God
eyes.
damn it. I was really hoping this wouldn't come up.
I mean,
No, I'm
I
joking
know,
now. I'm joking. Listen, we can talk about Trump.
We had
can talk about
that
Trump.
pro-Trump crowd that everybody
Oh,
earlier
yeah.
tonight.
Don't bring them into this, Alan.
I don't-
man.
I don't really know much about Trump other than whatever everybody
He's
on
a
Facebook says.
Complete turd.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a,
He's a shit of a human.
I know he tans.
yeah. Well, I don't
You
think
gotta-
he actually tans. I think he just kind of rubs it in.
Yeah.
One of those kind of tans.
No, I think Ivanka
Yeah.
rubs it in.
You think
Into her
Ivanka
tits.
touches him?
I do. I think she does.
Melania probably rubs it in. Those
Yeah.
fucking weirdos.
Oh damn.
All right.
He's always talking about like
Yeah,
how attracted he is to his daughter, and it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
it's very strange.
It is odd.
Ugh.
Not about it.
Oh man, what you do? What you up to, Pauls? What you doing over there?
What up?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm great.
I feel like you're just kind of taking this road right now.
I mean, kind of right.
You guys are nailing it. I don't even need to interject.
And
Oh,
Exactly.
man. We have a very weird president right now.
we do.
He
Yeah.
can't take Twitter criticism, but he's supposed to be.
My roommate told me to follow him on Twitter. He told me that it's.
It's hilarious.
Should I do this?
Yeah.
Because it's
Just-
gonna end every. He started this movement with his followers where like you say some shit and then just end it with the word sad. He's like, EPA spending this much and blah blah blah. It's a waste of funds. Sad. That's all it says at the end. And then I forget what department store, but they pulled Ivanka Trump's clothing line because he's like
Express?
such a giant fucking cunt.
That was basic.
And he just says about that, and he's like, he's like, this is unfair treatment of my daughter. She's a good person. Sad. Ends it with sad.
I love how he's tried to start shit with Saturday Night Live for making fun of him,
Yeah.
and it's just increased their viewership.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but you can't take on Alec Baldwin. What the fuck is wrong with you?
He's been on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. He also been
So-
on WWE. Don't fucking chime in, Alan. Goddamn, I know you love that shit.
He's just in the Hall of Fame. That's all I'm saying.
He's in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yep,
That's
He paid to be there. Had to be.
celebrity entry. He got stunnered by Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania, and now he's in the Hall of Fame. He's the only president to be stunnered.
That's not a selling point.
That's why I voted for him.
If there's anything you shouldn't have in a president, that's probably one of them. If you can make a list of 10 things that a president should have never experienced, it's a stunner from Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin on record went, "Who do you think is the best person you've ever stunnered to be president?" None of them. No one I've ever stunnered should be president ever.
I'm about to stay over there.
I am. Mike still picked me up.
Yeah, that's true. Stone Cold Steve Austin's a fun dude.
If y'all
I
can
follow him
find
on
a-
social media.
An NWO shirt. My man Casey here wants one. He used to have one.
Are you into that shit too, dude?
What's up?
Are you into the wrestling too?
I was at one time.
When you were like, 6th grade? How old?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was in fourth grade.
That's the exact grade.
About what time did you grow out of it?
Probably.
By the time I was in
You started getting boners a lot?
Yeah.
You're like, alright, I don't want to have time for this anymore.
Actually,
Why not go watch rap videos and jerk off?
No, he.
Because they were always just like twerking asses. In that late 90s.
Hold
like,
on.
Early 2000s.
like old Master P videos.
Yeah, and like Shake Your Ass and
when you watch
Juvenile.
yourself, yeah.
It's just like beautiful black asses jiggling.
Bouncing.
Yeah, I didn't have time for Monday Night Raw after that. I was like,
It's just Monday Night Raw had a new definition.
yeah, it's still very raw.
It was Monday Night Raw, Tuesday Night Raw, Wednesday Night Raw, Thursday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Raw.
Just
That's
raw.
That's nasty.
There was still a SummerSlam, but it was like Summer Slams. My dick until it stops.
Royal Rumble had a whole new meaning.
Yes, but so about what time was that? You were
So wait.
8th grade, 9th grade.
Probably 9th grade.
I didn't start watch wrestling until I was 25.
What in the fuck? You've been watching wrestling for 1 year?
2 years. Actually, I was 24. I'm sorry.
24.
So 2 years I've been watching wrestling.
What got you into it?
My roommate.
No. What? Not who. What part of it did you notice and you're like, I need this in my life?
Watched a very good match.
Very good choreographed match.
It was a very good storytelling match. I'm like, I
Don't get me
appreciate
wrong, there's
this.
some that they've nailed theatrics for
Yeah,
sure.
like I was like, I appreciate every single thing that's happening right now.
Dude, Mick Foley versus The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match
That's
will
dope,
forever be
dude.
one of the
That's
greatest things
good.
I've ever
It's a good
fucking
match.
seen.
It's a
That's
damn
real,
good match.
but that was like, I mean, some of that stuff is, even though it's choreographed and fake, quote,
Yeah.
It's not
whenever
safe.
a dude throws you from a giant dog kennel that's 20 foot tall and you smash into a table. There's still a lot of risk involved in that.
Mick Foley literally had one of his teeth leave his mouth and go through his nose during that match.
That happens to me all the time.
But the one who did it the best is The Rock, because he got in, he got out.
Yeah.
He still shows up and does it.
Yeah, but he's also
Really?
he was able to cultivate a career outside of that. Dude, some of the I've seen, I don't remember the name of it, but there's
Jabroni, that's the name of it.
Rudy Boo
Jabroni.
and Rudy Poo.
And Rudy Poo.
Yeah. No, there's this movie with Stone Cold in it. And it's like they took all these convicts from around the world and left them on an island. And they film it with like all these setup cameras on the internet. And they have to they have these ankle bracelets that'll explode. And if you pull this thing out of them, they explode. And they're all, whoever's left gets their freedom. And I was like, I go into it, thinking, all right. Because I love B movies, dude. I love shitty movies. Because the thing about getting a B movie is 99, or I'm going to say 90% of the time, they're absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
And they're so dog shit, it's enjoyable. Like Three-Headed Shark Attack.
Yeah.
I just absolutely this was someone's dream. It's like I've been working on this script for 4 years, man. Studio finally picked it up. And people are like, what's the name of it? Three-Headed Shark Attack. Danny Trejo's going to be in it.
This sounds awesome.
But
Was he?
Yes, he was.
Oh. I saw
And
him.
he cut a shark's head off on a machete.
Oh.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, bitch.
Saw him and his
Only
wife in
one of
Austin.
those
It was
sharks
great.
is
It was,
yeah,
it was
What grew two more?
scary in real life.
It's pretty much a shark hydra.
Yeah.
But like some of those B movies, you'll get them. So we just go buy them because they're like $5.
Yeah.
Me and my brother just go buy them, and occasionally you get like a fucking diamond in a pile of turds. You're like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? Like that movie with Stone Cold and this other movie called Blunt Force Trauma, with the dude. It sounds like Ryan. It's not Kiwanis. That's what I want to say, but that's not it. He was the dude who played Stackhouse in True Blood.
Okay.
It's like they're in South America and they like Western duels with pistols. I mean, it's modern, but they wear bulletproof vests. And they draw a little circle around their feet. And whoever falls down or steps out of the circle, if you step out of the circle, you get to step back in, but if you fall down, you lose. And they just shoot each other in the chest while wearing bulletproof vests. Like whoever does it the fastest wins. And it's a phenomenal fucking movie, and I would have never known about it if I wasn't so into shitty movies.
There's a movie I saw called House 2. House 1's a piece of shit. House 2, however, has one of the greatest scenes I've ever seen in my life, where they're investigating a haunted house, and they call a plumber. And the plumber is fixing a toilet, finds a portal to an extra dimension behind the toilet, pulls out his business card and says, I'm a plumber / adventurer, let me go fix this real quick. Goes into the extra dimensional portal, pulls out a caterpillar dog, and says, this is the problem. Greatest scene I've ever seen in a movie in my life.
Sounds like the shittiest thing.
It's an amazing scene.
You say caterpillar dog?
Caterpillar dog.
What does that turn into? What kind of butterfly? Is that butterfly
dog,
wolf?
man.
What the fuck is it?
Just a butterfly dog.
Yeah, but
It sounds like he got a wiener dog out of their drink. That's what it sounds like. A mutant wiener
What
dog.
movie was that?
Yeah.
House 2.
House 2.
Okay.
It was that. Did that solve this the mystery?
No, because
The house was unhaunted after that?
No, because an ancient Indian ghost came out after they removed the...
Indian or Native American?
Native
Alan?
American.
Don't you fucking...
I was thinking, I was like Indian ghost.
Yeah, well,
Actually, no,
did he have curry on him? Like, what kind of Indian?
I lied. It wasn't a Native American. It was a cowboy ghost.
A cowboy ghost?
Oh,
That's way better, actually. I
Completely opposite
Yeah.
from what
It's
you
actually
told
a
us.
cowboy
Yeah.
ghost
Opposite
who
ends of
had
the spectrum.
died fighting a Native American ghost.
Oh,
Indian ghost.
So
down.
cowboy ghosts have guns, and
Yeah.
Native American ghosts have
Look,
ghost arrows.
When they're just being Indians, they're Native Americans. When they're fighting white people, they're Indians. Jesus. That way we can hate them, you know. And justify our history.
I've really never understood why we still call them Indians. to this
Christopher
day.
Columbus.
Yeah, but that
So
was...
Native
He
Americans?
fucked up once, and then people are still stuck
He
with
didn't
it.
actually fuck up once. He fucked up his entire life. He's a giant piece of shit. Do
Sure.
your research on him. He came to the free world
Oh, no.
3 times, and he used to smash babies against rocks if women didn't bring him enough gold.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a complete turd.
No, he's an asshole.
Yeah. So he didn't just mess up once, Alan.
Well,
Well,
But he did
he
die.
misnamed once.
I think he died of tuberculosis in a jail cell.
Well, Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for him.
Oh, he's a real piece of shit.
All the
man.
kids get off of school for him.
Yeah, I know, and it's terrible. Because like whenever he found the Americas on accident, he was trying to go to South America because they'd already found South America.
Yeah.
He ended up here, and then he saw like a little bit of jewelry that had some gold in it. So then he made the Native Americans bring him gold, or he would like cut their hands off, smash their kids' heads on rocks, all kind of shit. And he did 3 of these expeditions, besides the initial one. And on the last one, he brought 2 Spanish priests with him, Catholic priests, and they reported everything he did to the crown. And he was incarcerated for the rest of his life.
Good.
Because he was such a savage. Like a
Wow.
real turd.
See, then like in my social studies book, they didn't tell me that.
Yeah, well, I mean, hit victory.
The winners determine what is told.
Yeah, they get the right hand. But it's also, there's so many things that we justify on modern society that we kind of took, you know?
Yeah.
And that whole thing, they're like, Christopher, I remember being like in school and their teen, like, Christopher Columbus was trying to prove the earth was round by selling the ocean blue or whatever. And like, well, you go through history, it's like, well, the earth was proven to be round like 100 years. I think it's around about.
No, it was like ancient Greece they knew.
Yeah. But I'm saying like modern European science. That's about the time when they started pulling guys' fingernails out because they were saying the earth was round.
That's a misnomer. They legit knew in ancient Greece, the mathematicians measured the circumference and mass accurately at the time. Nobody believed the earth was flat at the time. They may have believed the earth went around the sun. That's what they criticized people around, that the earth went around the sun. But they have never believed, no credible science or church believed that the earth was flat, ever.
You really fucked up this Columbus rant. With your facts.
Yeah, with my facts.
Anyways. So you got anything going on?
Yeah.
Soon?
March 3rd is Bear's CD release party.
Yeah, we're trying to get him on here again before that happens.
I'm going to be doing something with a girl named Brenda Jade. We have a group called Sora.
I
Run
don't
the
know
lineup
if
for
you
that.
dig, but she's that tall chick, right?
She is that tall chick
She's
in town.
tall. She's not like freakishly tall. She's tall.
No.
Yeah, she can sing too. She can sing her ass off. I heard her at Sloppy the other night. Yeah. So you're going to do that for Bear's CD release?
Yep. I DJ for Bear, usually, sometimes, and then the Quadraholics are playing that night. Everyone loves them, and then Sora, so pretty much like DJing for everyone.
We have a busy night. That's March 3rd, correct?
March 3rd.
Luna. We're just saying these right now. We're not closing this up.
Yeah, that's my mom's birthday.
March 3rd? Well, you won't be there. Yeah, you probably will.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Just
Just bring you to early lunch.
yeah, something.
Yeah.
She's not gonna listen to this.
No. But you should, and
She
we'll
probably
send it
will.
to her on
She
Facebook.
probably will actually. If I get tagged in it, she
Gonna
will
listen.
listen.
We're definitely tagging them in.
I have one of those moms that. Yeah.
What's that like?
You have one of those moms?
Yeah.
My mom has listened to the majority of these podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's slightly disconcerting.
Sorry.
I like how you don't want her to listen to the one where you got too drunk, but you're okay with her listening to the one where your brother bought you a hooker in Poland. It's such a weird.
I forgot about that story when I told her.
Yeah.
Whenever she listened to it, she approached me about that too. She
That's the
went,
one I wouldn't want my mom to do. The one where I got drunk and said I wanted a relationship. She'd probably be proud of you. She's like, my boy just wants to find a good girl. And like, my brother bought me a hooker in Poland. That's fine.
I have a friend who's Polish. Shouts out to Dr. Z.
What's up, Dr. Z?
He's Polish.
Dominic
Yeah,
Zawadzki, yeah.
So if you have a thing for Poles,
Zawadzki. You
Zawadzki.
thought that was like an Irish name? What the fuck did you think it was?
Yeah, he's
Yeah. I was like,
Zawadzki.
gave up on that one real quick.
I thought it was a Jewish name. I mean,
Yeah. And Carlos. Last name, Hall.
last name, don't remember.
Man, what was it? God,
Uh,
I feel like shit now because I can't remember this guy's rap name.
yeah.
Yeah, they were cool though. They had fun. Golden, you got anything going on soon? You can plug the shit out of in the middle of this?
yeah,
thing?
yeah,
It's
absolutely.
still pretty early on this.
Cool.
So, yeah, we got
We got this radio show called Monday Night Fever, and
What
we
station?
on KBYS on 88.3. Starts at 10 to 12. Casey mixes. I host. And
Can we be on that?
yeah. Well, I mean, we don't really. There's not like a musical break in between songs, so you just kind of like talk over shit.
Yeah, gotcha.
But yeah, if y'all want to come in, we
Yeah.
fuck off.
Fuck yeah. Can we cuss?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that. I can not
Can't talk
cuss.
about drugs either.
Can't talk about drugs. Can't cuss. Probably can't bring up
Or
pussy
politics.
a
We
lot.
got in trouble for that.
Yeah, you can't talk about politics at all.
So just like banter. Like,
Yes.
just kind of back and forth.
Yeah, no,
What you
that.
got going on? Like that shit I just did a while
Yeah.
ago.
Um,
that lame shit that I just did a while ago.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
We're promoting for Buku, a music and art fest. Pretty cool. It's our third year to work for Buku, or to do promotions for
It's a
it.
Lafayette festival.
It's in
It's
New
at
Orleans.
New Orleans.
Orleans, okay. I don't know about Lafayette. What am I thinking of Lafayette then?
Festival
Okay.
International.
No, let's just focus on
Buku.
New Orleans.
Buku.
Oh, yeah, Buku.
2 days. March 10th and 11th.
Yeah,
And
it's
probably mostly EDM.
mostly
EDM, hip hop, some rock.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, a couple. There's like Little Dicky.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, figure like I've seen him once before.
Did you put on a good show?
It was great. I was didn't really plan on. I went to my cousin's wedding in Los Angeles and was like looking for fun stuff to do. It was 420, and
Your cousin
So-
got married on 420?
no, she got married on 418, and me and my brother stayed for 420.
Your cousin missed a golden opportunity.
Yeah.
To have a dope ass wedding anniversary
Well,
for the rest of her fucking life.
Like, okay, she got married at this place, and it was also the police chief of Los Angeles's retirement party. So me and he was Asian, and so me and my brother
police
just like,
chief?
yeah, me and him like busted up in there and like went and took a couple of selfies. Everybody was. It was
Asian?
huge. Everybody was Asian, and then there was a lot of people in like wearing like these formal like cop gowns, and then they had like all these old cop cars from like the 50s, and like they were all like restored and shit. They had one from like every decade up until like currently, like in a line. It was really cool. Los Angeles is a cool place if you ever
man,
can
it's-
go visit there.
It's pretty. It's the comedy hub.
Like that's the only place I've ever like flown or like been
You're a
to.
twat. I'm joking.
No, I prefer New York comedy.
Why?
Talk about this later.
He said that because he doesn't have any
He's
reason.
scared of Mexicans.
Yeah.
Oh,
Their women are passionate. They have a lot of work ethic, and they have great food. These are three things that Alan is terrified of.
All three of those things what I love.
Well, you know, the proof is in the pudding, Alan. You're gonna start living different if you want to prove that to me. Anyways, yeah. LA, yeah, that is definitely a comedy hotspot though. LA, New York, Denver, those are like your main. And there's all over, but so like when you were in LA, did you stay for 420? Obviously,
yeah.
and that was last year when it was medical. 'Cause right
Yeah.
now it's recreational.
When we went,
But
it
imagine they
was
don't really fucking check. At that
it was
point.
pretty rad. We stayed at the Roosevelt Hotel. It's like this really old place.
Like Roosevelt himself.
Yeah, they like it was off the Hollywood like where they have the Star, the Walk of Fame or whatever it's
Hollywood
called.
Boulevard.
Yeah, there you go, Hollywood Boulevard. And as soon as we got there, we went to the pool, and an escort walked up to us and was like, "Hey guys," and my brothers. I was like,
Hooker.
"Fuck yeah."
Let's not church it up.
Yeah, it's okay.
Just because you're attractive don't mean you get to call it something different.
Yeah,
You're a hooker.
yeah, she's a hooker.
Nothing wrong with that. I think
Well-
that should be a legal thing. Everybody gets what they want in that situation. Regulations can make it safer.
It's the
a good
oldest
thing.
profession.
Yeah, ever. Yeah, nobody's never not wanted pussy.
Yeah,
More like there's nothing you can have
But
as
think-
like a healthy dick working man. That's more like you could have all the money in the world. It doesn't. You would still buy pussy because it doesn't matter.
but try walking up to a girl just like, "Hey, like."
Because
You want
everybody's
some
giving out dick.
you want some dick tonight? $200.
You give this shit away.
$200.
You
I'm
can't give this
I'm
shit
gonna
away.
put this dick on you.
You try as hard as you want
Yeah.
to give it away. And people are like, nah, you don't.
Nope.
Like maybe even try to like hang it out or something. You know,
Yeah.
just like no,
Yeah,
it doesn't work the same. You know, but if a girl does, you know, some, yeah, it just
Nobody
doesn't-
wants a surprise dick. Even the gayest dude in the world wake up in the morning, see a dick in the face, and go, "Whoa!"
That's a true. I work with a super gay man right now, and he will take dick whenever. The other day he was telling me like he was like yesterday I had 5 guys, and I was like, "Fuck, son,
Are you start?
their burgers are great."
Yeah,
and he was like, "No,
Yeah.
guys at my house,
Oh wow.
dicks in me." I'm like, "Geez, son."
At the same time, or
Yeah, I was like, "How do
just
you
like
do
a
this?" And
separate-
he's like, "We had a little meth, and we did." I was like, "How do you find meth in these gay dudes?" He's like, "Grinder." I was like, literally Grinder. He's like, sometimes I open up, I have a message. He's like, "We're having an orgy tonight, with some fun. You want to come have fun?" And he's like, "All right." And he's like, "I banged a whole gram of meth, and I fucked a bunch of dudes." I was like, "Dude, that's like a gram."
That's
In you, and he was like,
pretty
"Yeah."
wild.
We have a regular that just recently got out of a 25-year relationship with his boyfriend, and like he was really lonely one night. We're like, "Hey, get on Grindr. You'll find somebody." He went on Grindr that night. Came up the next day like, "Those people scared me. They scared me.
Oh, dude,
Like there were some sluts on there. No."
well, this is like, no one. You can't argue this fact. No one parties harder than the hardcore gay.
Yeah.
It's
They're
true.
the hardest partiers on the planet.
This guy made, it's called Slender, something like that.
Slender?
Anyway, he made a dating app for. He's the only guy on it. He pretty much. I don't know how to
women
explain it
can
other
join,
than
but other dudes
women can
like-
join, and then whenever guys go sign in, like they make an account, but they don't. they're not. They can't. Your girls can't see them. They just made these fake accounts. So then it shows 2,000 people joined Slander.
This is him.
Yeah, and it's just him. Yeah.
Oh, dude,
He
you know
also.
the worst part is, you know how many left swipes that dude's got? All of them. That's how many. Every single one of them that's occurred on that website. Every rejection. He got all of them. So it seems cool that you're putting yourself out there to all the chicks that sign up. But every single chick that rejects a dude on there, it's you. No, 100% of the rejection on this website.
Cuts deep.
He also
Find this, please.
the same guy.
Slender.
Yeah,
Slender.
the same guy. He also wrote the book 50 Shades of Grey.
Well,
And-
one wrote that.
No, it's a guy, and it's 200 pages.
What was it called? 50 Shades of Grey?
No, 50 Shades of Grey. It's a 200-page book, a paperback. It's the 2 Shades of Grey continued on from lightest to darkest. It's 100 pages. It's 100 pages.
These actually the Shades of Grey. The
The actual Shades of Grey.
Oh,
The
okay.
actually, it's called 50 Shades of Grey. And then he did something
there's-
else cool.
I wouldn't say that one's cool.
That's,
It's
oh
a
no,
good
but
prank.
no, yeah, he's gonna make so much. Like he makes money because
Yeah.
people are these girls are like, oh, I got you that book, girl.
And
No,
there's-
it's really just the Grey.
Slander out? What is this? Alan's looking it up for us right now. I'm about to find out what's up. I also want this guy's full name. First and last.
Mm. He's a smart man.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Or if you look up author of 50 Shades of Grey,
50 Shades of Grey?
yeah, 50 Shades of Grey.
Like the one that got turned into movies?
Yeah.
G-R-A-Y, not G-R-E-Y.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's made it as
Gray,
like
the color.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like a
Okay.
paint. It's like a paint
it's almost like a
swatch.
play on words.
Yeah.
Did it change? Did it?
I found that on an internet wormhole.
You
Hold up.
book.
Hey,
Yeah.
his computer's touchscreen.
Yeah, it's
It's nice.
It's got some fancy shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that a Surface?
No, it's Toshiba.
It's
No,
a
she's
Toshiba.
correcting it
That's
to
a
the
chip,
other book.
bitch.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Up,
Keep talking.
up. I'm gonna figure it out.
But
Anyways, what else does this dude do?
I don't know. You know what? It's
It sounds like a professional troll. That's
yeah,
kind of
like
awesome.
like yeah. It's kind of like
Like that Milo Antonopoulos guy. That guy's a professional troll. That's all he does. Is troll
Yeah,
people.
but
No, like you're a conservative right wing. It's like how he's saying conservative right wing things, but he's also like a gay Jew.
yeah.
So he's just trolling people. People get so sensitive about shit now, man. Like Twitter's a hub for that. If anybody puts anything on there, like if it's a joke, most people get that it's a joke, but there's just like 1 out of 5 people that take everything to heart, and regardless of what it is they're reading. You're like, what the fuck? You're like, that was a joke. Like, no, you can't joke about that. Yeah, you can joke about whatever the fuck you want.
I can't find it.
That app's called Shinder, by the way.
Shinder.
Shinder.
You found it?
No. Shinder.
Need a job, bro.
The guy's name is Shed Simo. I
Shed
think.
Simo?
Yeah.
No, seriously, though, about that job thing. You
I
can
mean,
Google
hey,
real
it
quick,
pays right.
and you don't interrupt my Columbus rants.
But we will
These
not
are-
be paying you.
Not at all. Not a
Is
dime.
this a non-profit? Because I need some tax write-offs.
You could probably call it that.
I don't think that
You have to
we're
hang out with
legally
retarded
How do
kids.
you
registered as
spell
that.
Shinder?
Shinder.
Did it autocorrect to Schindler? Like Schindler's List?
That would be a
Shed
really
some
weird
money.
app. A Schindler's List dating app.
Yeah.
It's
Whoa.
specifically for the surviving World War II members that Schindler saved, just so they can get together and, fuck.
It's a little boring
Old
most if
people
it's in
fuck.
black and white.
Yeah. That went weird. That got weird.
That's a goofy looking motherfucker.
That
Well,
guy?
Yeah, that's the dude.
isn't it?
He looks suave to me.
Shit.
Look at his face. He
That's a
look-
classy, wormy guy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made some money because
And his name is
That
Shed.
suit is way too shiny.
Find a better picture of him now.
where do you
Shed
think
Samo?
where do you think he was conceived?
Probably in a pussy.
Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia. That was a very odd answer, Alan.
That's what he looks like.
Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia is actually there's a song called Mesopotamia.
Is that a fake place?
No, I think it's
Mesopotamia?
yeah, it's an old, ancient. So
Oh, that guy. That looks like
What in the fuck, Alan? That looks like a premature baby with stubble.
No, it looks kind of like
It looks like a preemie.
what's the guy that did Blue's Clues? Steve. Steve.
It's a success.
Oh,
for your
Steve
mind
looking
cat.
ass.
Alan, can we get a Wikipedia synopsis of this man that I can read, please? I want to know more about him. Paulie, do you want to know more about him?
Sure.
Well, he is a British author, performer, and entrepreneur. He's known for nonfiction books, Ideas of Man, and several widely reported publicity stunts and controversies. He also is a creator of a number of well-known novelty projects, such as Control a Woman Remote Control.
How are you an engineer and you suck at popcorn reading? Turn it, I'll read it. You skipped all the shit, Alan.
Yeah, just his past and
I
shit.
don't want to see his background.
Yeah.
Chad attended
Cardiff High School.
Cardiff High School and went to study experimental psychology at Balliol College, Oxford, graduating with a 2. Does that say 2.1?
2 and 1.
2 to 2.1, pretty much.
I don't know what the fucking British.
So, first
system
of all,
is graded.
he's a C student. He published a book with different shades of gray, and he also looks like a premature baby.
Oh, the other thing that he made a book about things that men think about other than sex, and it was an entirely blank book.
Actually,
asshole.
student 1 is a D student.
Oh,
He's a
shit,
D
a
student.
D student. Well, if you're listening to this, man, we'd love to have you on the podcast. You could, since you're British, you can huff out here on your own dime and defend yourself if you feel so inclined. Because right now we're shitting on you. 'cause
Oh,
I didn't. Yeah, that's a silly thing to do though. I like the dating app thing, and then I like the 50 Shades of Grey thing, and then it's like, oh, everything this guy does is kind of in this vein where he's like, ha, sleight of hand.
gotcha.
Yeah.
You know how much money it costs to print a book that has nothing on the pages. His publicist was like, "This is a great idea," and then the publisher was like, "Yeah, man, we're gonna save. Like, we're gonna have to buy ink. We're gonna slap one of those
British.
covers over the book. We can get a composition notebook and put some covers on them." And he's like, "Perfect."
That's it. I wonder if he has his picture on the back of it.
Probably so.
I hope so.
Every author.
I hope so.
I'd probably sell less copies if you did.
Well, I've seen that guy's. You just showed me his picture, Alan. If he puts that on anything, it'll sell less copies. And shit. I kind of like the idea though that people can I mean, because really, at no point else in history could you make a living doing that shit.
No, it's just now.
Yeah.
The internet. The internet.
People love puns, and they like to buy useless shit, man.
On my wall in my living room from a previous roommate says, I got a Glock in my Rari. Why? Because the internet suggested that she buy that.
She did.
And she bought the wall sticker, and now my living room says I got a Glock in my Rari.
So does she have a Ferrari?
No, she doesn't.
Does she have a
She's
Glock?
no.
So both
Yeah.
statements.
No, she was
It's fun to
shitty.
say, though.
Yeah.
She was shitty?
Yeah.
Tell us about her.
Shitty roommates.
What was her name? First and last.
Don't
First name?
Don't.
Sally Thompson.
Oh!
There we go. Is that really her name?
No. No. Sally. Old Sally Thompson used to steal everybody's shit.
Oh, she's one of those roommates, huh?
It's just one of those.
That was one of the ones like takes everybody's towels when she moves out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Bread
pots.
maker.
And maybe like, your pot and maybe some cash and
a couple t-shirts.
some mushrooms.
Every sweater you ever fucking owned.
Yeah.
Where are my hoodies at?
Then left the cat.
Sally.
Then left the cat. Then left the cat.
That's not fair trade, man.
No, bro.
2 cats.
Leave your
No,
obese cat that I'm allergic to.
Anything, just take the fucking cat.
Fuck off. Take that cat. Anyway, the cat ended up going somewhere. And then to another home.
You're like, everyone outside, man.
Back to our house and then to another home. And, well, yeah.
But you said it was obese. It's probably dead now. That's for the best.
That's hopefully.
I wouldn't say that was an obese cat.
Huh?
That wasn't an obese cat. I've seen some obese cats.
No, its stomach hung down. It had loose. It had loose. Maybe it was just old. Maybe
We
that's
just
what
had
happens.
huge nuts.
Maybe whenever you get old, you're maybe I was not touching its stomach. You're right.
This is a weird place to have a second stomach, cat. I'll carry it. Just laid back. He's like, yeah, bring it in, man. Love them things.
Oh shit.
Cats have
Making me
cats are
rethink
weird
it.
animals, man.
Yeah.
Too, but the cat dicks.
Cat dicks. Yeah, they got spikes on them.
Spikes on them, man.
Yeah.
Apparently, there needs to be blood in the semen to fertilize it or some shit.
Well, it's also used to scrape out other semen.
Ooh, this is
Oh, yeah?
Turn.
Yeah, that's why. Well, I mean, that's part of the reason for the spikes is so that.
Well, if you went in, if the cat dick has spikes, I'm assuming they're backwards facing. Because if they're just poking out, whenever you went in, even though you had the intention of scraping out, you would push whatever was in further out because you're poked out spikes. So they have to be
And-
like facing backwards, like hooks,
Yeah.
to pull it out. Otherwise, they'd be pushing in.
Yeah.
That seems like an evolutionary disadvantage to do.
Yeah,
with
no.
that.
I don't think
Well,
your
those
pull-out game
scrape
would
out.
be weak.
Yeah, I'm
Well, no.
thinking-
There's no pull-out
The goal
game.
is to scrape out.
Everybody think
So-
about a cat dick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put a cat dick in your mind.
Yeah.
Like
It's
a
red.
dog dick with hooks.
Yeah. But you can't pull out.
I mean, it pulls out and just scrapes the way out.
No, it just goes limp inside there.
Violent.
Fuck that.
Oh. The female cats were clearly not consulted.
I mean-
have you ever heard a cat
Yeah.
get
Rape.
No, we have
Rape.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
It's
It's
kitty
like
rape.
They started because they get in heat and they're like, meow, meow. They do that shit.
Meow.
Started. I don't know. It's so weird being like a conscious being where you hear things and you can judge it and criticize it and deduce. But at no point, like, whatever, like, hear that as another, like, just be like, oh, that's sexy. Like, wow. Wow. Like, oh, god damn, bro, my dick. Fucking cats hear that shit, man. They're like, oh, I smell pussy. And they come running, and then like they start fucking, and then whenever the female cat feels the hook dick, she's like, I fucked up.
I'm fucked up.
And that's when the male cat bites her on the back of the neck and goes like, well, it's rape time.
He's like, yeah.
That's how we're doing it in nature. Rape time. And then it's exactly what he does. That's what people understand. Rape culture, and they say this shit, and like rape, like as far as animals or beings go, like there's compared to the rest of the animal kingdom, humans rape very little. Chicken, my dad has chickens, dude, and that's all rape. That's all it is. There are no chickens walking around with their ass up like a cat when they're in heat, going like, wow, like doing that little ass bump thing. They're not like, bark, bark, like doing that shit. They get too close to a rooster, and he snatches that bitch up, and he's on top of her like. and they let them go. I was like, damn, that's
Chickens don't have dicks.
Yeah.
They
great.
actually
They have like
don't.
little like plunger thingies.
They have these like they both just like excrete semen and they mix together
They
and
fucking hump the shell stuff though.
yeah, no, you know, that's how they fuck,
Yeah.
and then they jizz together.
Kind of, almost like fish.
Oh, that's love.
Yeah,
It's actually, think about it, the fish kingdom has the least amount of rape.
Yeah, because they just
dolphins.
Oh.
Fuck that. Dolphins
No,
rape.
Dolphins are
fish.
mammals.
They rape people.
But they're mammals.
They're mammals.
Yeah.
Mammals are the most rapey,
Yeah.
followed by birds. Fish the least, because it's
Yeah.
external fertilization. They're like, oh shit, I guess I'll drag off on these eggs.
And then like, I'll just swim around.
And then die.
Yeah.
What about,
Some
what
animals
about,
got so
what about
bad.
seahorses? Shouts out to the seahorses.
Seahorse dads, that's right.
Yeah. See,
Holding it down, having them baby
They
kids.
handle it too. They drop like fucking 50 every time. They're like, and like 50 fucking
Yeah.
babies come full swimming out. Like,
But it's such a weird thing. Like you could like, at our level of intelligence that we are human beings. Sometimes I think it might be the opposite of intelligence because we critique everything, and the seahorse just accepts it. But you can never tell a grown man like, I'm gonna put some eggs in your chest. You fertilize them yourself. I'm gonna deuce out, and those babies are gonna grow up inside your tits. And when you feel free to just shoot them out into the world. But if a predator comes by, you suck them back up.
Mhm.
They gotta be like, what the fuck are you talking about, lady?
Yeah.
Are you on acid right now? This doesn't make sense, but seahorse is like, okay.
I want to see a seahorse's dick. You're hung
Seahorses
like
are pretty small animals,
Hey,
man. I couldn't
Mike,
imagine it's that
yeah.
impressive.
Can we get that on the Google?
That's what I'm about to do.
yeah, seahorse's dick.
Yeah. We're gonna look up seahorse dicks.
You're hung like a seahorse.
You know, like
I'm hung like a horse. Yeah, a seahorse.
you know,
Fuck
lizards,
off.
lizards and turtles have two dicks.
Well, snakes have two dicks too.
Yeah, so do snakes. Most reptilians have a hemipenis,
Did not know
which is
this.
a penis that Dodge makes. No, it's two dicks. I remember seeing we caught the snapping turtle one time. And this dick came out. What the fuck? Because it's purple and looked like a popsicle, dude.
Bruh, are you kidding me?
Yeah. Looked just like a grape popsicle sticking out this
Oh,
thing's asshole.
God.
And then the second one came out. We're like, what the fuck?
That's a weird picture.
All right.
yeah, Alan, we didn't say mermaids. Fucking.
He's looking at mermaid porn.
That's what seahorses look like when they fuck. There's no pictures of the dick.
Do they fuck with their navels?
Yeah, looks like it.
Just belly button.
Just kind of cuddle with the tail.
So
he kissed her on the forehead and just kind of.
He looks like a real gentleman, right?
That's
Yeah.
romantic as fuck.
Yeah.
Cute.
so she's squirting her eggs into him right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
So she's jerking off in him.
Right.
Weird dynamic change.
Yeah.
I prefer the opposite,
Yeah.
me personally. But
He's their own.
She's like, hey, let me jerk off into your chest.
Yeah.
And,
he's like, do it, girl.
What's this?
What's this?
oh,
Is that
it's your new
It's,
background.
That's art.
I'm assuming a cow with gills and a giant black dick jizzing on.
Oh, I didn't even see the dick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Did it shit cocaine?
Alan,
What's that?
Alan, could you please make that the picture for this podcast?
Yes.
Please.
We need a title picture for each one, and there's only one way for people to really know what we're talking about. There's a shark, a jellyfish, what looks like a bee.
That's a platypus at the bottom.
I think it's a sheriff from Squidbillies.
You're right.
And then one clear fish. Also, I think the cow took a shit underwater.
Yeah. That's a moose. With
It's
gills.
a moose. That's a moose have antlers. Alan.
That's
He's
a
wearing a
dude,
hat to cover his antlers.
You Google
That's a seahorse.
seahorse dick. That is a horse in the sea with a hard dick.
He also
is
has
what
a
that is.
sailor's hat
Oh, you're correct.
to really emphasize that sea.
He has buck teeth.
Yeah, he does.
That's a very silly horse.
Kind of looks like Pluto from Disney.
It also has gills. Look at it.
Yeah. This is a really
The
weird.
guy's a seahorse.
This is a really weird Waterworld sequel. That's what Kevin Costner mutated it to. The girl just- Are you still looking at seahorses? What's that? No, not
Now,
that.
don't show us shitty memes.
Yeah, just Alan, go
Which
back
one?
to the thing. What? That right above the hyena.
Above
Is
the
that a duck
hyena.
dick? Is that a duck dick? That's not what I was talking about.
What are we talking
Don't
about?
look
Look at
for-
the picture of the hyena,
Where's the
and then go
hyena?
in. Just go down.
Go down.
It's the only canine-looking
Okay.
animal above
Right there?
that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a duck dick.
That's a
Look
duck
at
dick.
that fucking dick.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's a duck dick, dude.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
They're barbed too.
Yeah, little bastards are packing, man.
How do you throw a duck dick inside a duck vagina?
Well, duck vaginas are actually a maze.
Yeah.
They actually have
That's why
false
I have
corners.
dicks like that, yeah.
Oh yeah?
Because there's
Yeah.
so much rape in the duck world. That's the only way to make sure that they get to pick the genes that propagate is by having a hedge maze of a pussy and then just hoping some rapey duck doesn't have the right dick. Like,
Wow.
he doesn't have the key to your ignition.
So, yeah.
I'm learning a lot
Have you ever
about
seen-
animal anatomy.
Have you ever seen a taper
Just
penis?
dicks, man. Oh, yeah, show the video on this is the best. This thing's got an elbow in its dick, man.
What?
Welcome to the Dixon Nature Podcast.
Fantastic.
Shouts out to Ross Swallow.
Look at this thing.
What is that? What is that?
That's his
Animal
dick.
called a tapir, South American
A
mammal.
tapir?
That's his dick. Dude, his dick's got an elbow.
His dick?
Yep.
Oh,
That was its dick?
Probably better
my
video.
God.
You didn't do that any justice.
That dude scratched his back with his dick.
Look at this thing. Full screen that. Full screen that dick.
Oh, God.
Don't close up on the female.
It's kind of creepy. Look at the head on that thing.
This is like some weird orchid that like these only bloom once every 30 years.
It's trying to find its way in.
This is what Prometheus was based on.
Oh, God. That's pretty much...
Remember
Shut
those
up.
mouth things on Tremors?
Dude, I would explain to him Tremors.
Doesn't that kind of look like one?
If there is...
Dilophosaurus?
If there's anyone out there that has a foreskin, please get teeth tattooed on the inside of it so you can have a trimmer. I wanted to get my friend to... I told him I'd pay for it.
He wouldn't do it.
No, his girlfriend wouldn't let him.
Oh,
I understand why he'd probably never get a blowjob. That dude just blowing his load there. He just he's like, hey, and she's just going to town, yeah, grazing. He's licking the cum now. It's a weird shit.
He's into snowballing, man. What can you say?
Snowballing.
Dude,
If
have
he
you ever
wa-
seen an animal more sad about having a boner? Look at this thing. He's like lightheaded. He's like, oh, it gets more blood than this. He's like, oh, I'm getting out of here. Think of that thing.
You couldn't even get it. Oh my
Hitting
God.
him in his hocks, bro.
It's just,
Is that him making that noise?
I don't know.
That's. How do you have a dick like that? And
He's just sucking it in. You saw that? It was like
Dude,
this big
okay.
by the time it was
Yo,
done.
imagine if dogs didn't have their dicks like to their stomach. That would be fucking weird if they're dangling like
I feel like
that.
dogs had dicks like that. I don't think people would like this man's
Yeah.
best friend.
It'd be woman's best friend.
Gross, bro. That took a weird turn.
What are you talking about?
I was just talking about how nobody would have dogs because they had gross dicks.
Oh, our dog's balls
No,
touch.
no,
Our dog's
no,
balls
No,
touch
if a
everything.
dog's dick was like that, nobody would want them.
No, but you don't understand how our dog, his balls are something like on Van Wilder size balls, and they like whenever he sits there, they just kind of like sit out like onto the side of him.
This dog's got a set on him.
He gets to sit beside
That's
his
mad.
balls.
Yes.
No, it's for real, for real.
It's like having two people join for dinner.
His,
While he's by himself.
Yes.
It's like, what's up, guys? Oh shit, that's my nuts.
Yeah. So like, whoops.
Yeah, I used to have this dog. I lived on the street, and this guy down the street was breeding some pit bulls. So I went and got a puppy. Like, he's like $30. And I was like, alright. I was like 18. So I got this puppy and this dog. It's the smartest dog I ever met, but he grew up and he had a Coke can of a dick, son. This motherfucker was packing. Like, he had little tiny nuts. They weren't shit.
Yeah.
Like, his dick came out like as big as your wrist and like a hand and a half. It was like, you get dogs get Red Rocky. You're like, oh, Red Rocky, this might be a Red Rocky.
And
You're
it's
like,
awkward.
Get that thing away from me, motherfucker.
It's awkward.
It's like intimidating.
They look at you and they lick their lips.
Yeah. And then like lick their lips, then lick their dick, and then look you right back in the eyes like, quit.
Please.
This is weird. If you want me to throw a tennis ball, I'm okay with that, but I'm not going to look at you in the eye while you're doing this.
Our Ringo, he likes to sit next to you first, lets you pet on him. He then I'll whenever you're not paying attention, he's just gonna mount you.
Alan, just Google fruit bat penis.
Fruit bat dick.
That's aiming right in his fucking face. Is he pissing in his mouth?
Oh man.
What in the fuck? How does this species still exist? Wouldn't they just be sucking on
Dude, they're just flying around there.
Like,
Tallywhacker
found a lady?
saying-
What are you talking about? It's right here.
So bats don't really have tails, y'all. They have dicks that hang down.
They have dicks that look like you would see them in like gas station bathrooms.
Why
Like,
does that one look like he's standing up pointing at his dick? Like, look at that shit.
It's
Look
right
at it.
here.
You got some weird balls.
Yeah.
There's
Why you already knew about this?
Yes, I did.
Why?
I know way too much about animal penises.
Okay.
Way more than any human should.
Fair enough, Alan. I believe that. Does anybody here not believe that?
No, everyone believes it, Alan. You're gross.
All right, ask you a question that we ask a lot of guests now. Favorite animated character of all time?
favorite animated
Balls, you
character
go.
of
You go first. Favorite
Probably. I can't answer this. Maybe Bender.
Oh,
Good choice.
beautiful answer. Beautiful answer. Best robot for sure of all time. Fuck Rosie Judson. You, Colton?
What if he was gonna say Rosie Judson?
Yeah, I just ruined it. I'm sorry.
I guess Bart Simpson.
No, that's also a good answer. We'll accept that. I think we'd have probably ragged on you if you said like Sailor Moon or something. Nothing wrong with that, but can't be the best. Can't
In
be
the name of the
best all
moon.
time. Yeah. Where we at right now? What are we doing? Oh, we're still doing good. We got plenty of time. So they didn't have Coke at the hype when we went to get these ices. These gentlemen were drinking some delicious looking ices. I'm pretty jealous.
Yeah. The ice.
No, is this some very, very bullshit?
Yeah.
Did
So.
you also just play with your nipples?
Oh yeah. I just kind of like scratching,
Casual.
scratching. From the. If you have a tank top, you can go from the side.
Do you have any more of those shirts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I do.
interested.
Okay.
Yeah,
Probably not these tank tops, but I have shirts,
I'm down. Whoa.
shirts on shirts and hoodies and.
Well, hopefully here soon when we move into video. This media will be on video, so
Cool.
we're gonna we try to rock. Anybody that we have on here, if they have shirts or whatever, we're gonna try to rock the shit out of them.
Cool.
Thanks.
So next time
Yeah, yeah.
we can.
Just a mental note. Dude, you have a beard now, but for the longest, dude, you had the best mustache in Lake Charles.
Mustache is coming back. Mustache March. It's a real thing.
Yeah. You nailed the shit. I also remember being in line at Cowboys one time and a lady cut in line, and you were right in front of us, and she cut right in front of you. And the whole time y'all were in line, you gave her shit about cutting you in line. No, it was brilliant.
Okay,
I was
okay,
enjoying every moment of it. You're like, I'm not saying your friends are pieces of shit. I'm saying you're a piece of shit. Because just because your friends here, don't mean you have to go to the back of the fucking line, lady. You don't just get to show up at the front of the fucking line. And I was like, dude, this is awesome. This is fucking.
Well, I kind of vaguely remember that situation, and
But because she was like, well, no, but I'm pretty. She's like a little bit older. She's probably like in her 30s. She's like, no, but I'm pretty. And you're like, I don't give a fuck what you look like.
Those are always the worst, is older women.
Yeah, they still holding that glory.
Yeah.
yeah,
Can't take no.
Also, if you're in your 30s, where are you going to Cowboys?
yeah. See, if you want to get to the front of the line real quick and you're over 30, say, my daughter's here and she's underage, and you just kind of go there. All right, go and go.
And then when you get there, the bouncer go, psych. And just go inside.
Yeah.
Psych, you want a shot? Don't do anything. Bouncers will do
Goodbye.
anything for a shot of Fireball. If you need something done, if you need like somebody kicked out, like go up to a bouncer with a shot of Fireball. Like, see that guy? Get him out of here.
Dude, that's like our favorite thing there is the bouncers, because they're always wearing like some fucking like tactical gloves.
Yeah.
It's like, you fucking love this job.
Got a flashlight on the side of him.
Yeah. Or
Man.
this ass, this is the Russian model. It's like it's telescopes out, like you can't get this shit unless you're on Smoky Mountain.
I got in trouble for dancing at Cowboys, but not on the dance floor. Like you can't dance and walk.
What?
Like I mean, I
can't-
physically can, but you're
And
not
you
you're
should
not allowed
encourage-
to.
Oh,
You're-
they're like, this is what people walking.
yeah, well, but
Tone it down. I know you can
but I was like, I'm dancing through the crowd. It's you He's a little more agile.
And they were like,
Cowboys
Yeah.
is Trump's America.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like you were trying to grow Trump's America in a lab, and a bunch of cocaine fell into the petri dish.
That
That's all.
would still be Trump's America.
Yeah, you're right. You know that, Paulie. That's it. I tried to tack on something around it.
Mhm.
God damn.
Yeah, my joke was good enough. Didn't need any.
Alan, let's take another break, man, before we close this thing out.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Yeah, but well,
Press the
never
button.
mind. We're back from a little break. We were here with the Neon Natives.
Yo.
Golden Shakes Manor. Paul's a cat, and I think we're about to bring this bitch on. We're about to close it out. So, Paul's, what you got going on? Just to reiterate. There we go. Sorry.
On Mardi Gras, you can catch me at Luna.
We're live, Lake Charles,
Yes.
Downtown.
And then March 3rd, right back at Luna again.
with Bear Gritty.
Bear Gritty.
Flex your consciousness, our boy Bear Gritty.
Yeah.
He's something else.
Yeah, it's such a fun thing that he's doing because it's not serious, but it's also serious.
Yeah, he's seriously a bear,
Yeah, he is,
and
Yeah.
he is a walking bear.
everyone likes to see dancing, singing bears.
Yeah,
But dancing, rapping bears?
he wears some fresh outfits too.
Yeah,
You don't see bears in suits often.
Yeah, he
No.
also has a driftwood microphone.
I wonder who that bear stylist is.
I think it's human stylist, actually.
No, I think he does it himself.
Huh?
I think he knows.
It's actually a sentient goat.
He's got that blue intuition about him.
Simple bear necessities, man.
Hey. Hey.
Hey. Hey, Colton, what you got going on, my dude?
Well, other than every Monday Night Fever,
Which is Monday night. What
Monday
is it?
Night Fever on
Just,
88.3 KBYS.
We brought it up earlier. Bring it back. We're gonna try to pirate this one night.
Yeah,
Get on there with you.
cool.
No, we can
On
definitely
a
do
minute,
that.
yeah, for sure.
Fuck yeah.
You know, I can. We just can't say fuck yeah. You know.
Can't say fuck yeah. We can't talk about politics.
Nah, it's whatever.
I
Yeah.
like to replace the word fuck with poop.
Poop,
Yeah.
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 Poop yeah.
Poop, yes.
Fluffle, yes.
Go poop yourself.
Mother pooper.
Go fluff.
And then other than that, we got I got karaoke every Tuesday and Saturday nights at on the Rocks on Tuesdays. I've
Yeah, we've,
seen you guys there.
Yeah, we've mobbed in
Done
there.
We've
some
had some,
karaoke roulettes.
yeah, we've had some good times. Every time you give me a karaoke roulette song, dude, I hit it. I hit
Yeah.
it hard. I'm so stoked.
Do you know why
on it
we
every
go to
time.
those? Well, why we not? Because our friend Keys
You know,
goes
keys.
and he lets the DJ picks your song, you get a free
Yeah,
drink, right?
right.
That's how he gets drunk.
Yeah,
He'll do whatever song because he's a whore. He's just like, yeah, there's a bourbon and coke afterwards. You know?
Yeah.
Dos Equis, he's like, I'm not spending a goddamn dime, but I'll sing Tina Turner all fucking night. baby."
he'll do it too,
Yeah.
man.
Keys. Cuss a
Keys.
check, bitch.
He'll do it.
I mean, if he could catch a check, he could buy his own.
I don't know.
drinks.
Don't post date it neither, motherfucker. You're gonna-
Funny story about Keys. I've been knowing him for a while, and like we had a going to jail party because Keys thought that he was going to go to jail, and then and then like we had a barbecue and everything. Like everybody came over, bought a bunch of weed, blunts, beer, everything. And 2 days later, he didn't have to go to jail. He just went to court. It was cool. Everything was fine.
It sounds like Keys pulled a classic Keys.
2 weeks later,
Tricked y'all into throwing him a party.
yeah, pretty much. 2 weeks later, he missed that court date, and so we got through with going back to jail party. He ended up coming up with the money and didn't go to jail again. So that man,
The thing is, everything
it
that
was
he
great.
probably did to come up with that money would have got him in jail.
it was great.
Dude, we got pulled over one time. Paulie was driving
Oh
in
man.
his hatchback, and Keys, he had some weed in his sock because he's black. And he's like, I got warrants. I know I got warrants. Oh, dude, if they take our ID, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. He came out clean as a motherfucker. Bro. Didn't have
Bruh.
a thing on his name.
I just got my tail light fixed, but I get pulled over for it frequently. I have I got really drunk one night and destroyed a putt-putt mini golf in Katy, Texas 5 years ago. This is not a mission of guilt.
Yeah.
No, that sounds
Because I still haven't seen the videotapes. Get
into us and we'll put it on our YouTube. Because
no, I'm trying to get this thing to disappear. That's what the cop's advice was to me. He said, just keep not doing. Don't do anything about it. It will go away.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
the worst advice ever.
that is just. I mean, I think
he's a cop, not a lawyer.
yeah, you're
There's
right.
a huge difference.
Yeah.
They're both involved in the law, but
It sounds like he just wanted you to pay like
The other one has
taxes.
He's
yeah,
a
the other one has
nice guy.
One of those has a greater depth of knowledge of the law.
Some cops are cool.
He was nice.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. It's like I got a
I know
cop.
plenty of nice liars.
Got a cop really drunk the other day, and I knew that he was a cop the whole time. Like we talked about it, and then he was like getting excited. He was like, "Man, like you're really cool." He's like, "We should hang out sometime." He's like, "You smoke weed?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "I mean, I can't because I'm a cop." And I was like, "Oh yeah,
No,
yeah, like, totally." But why'd you ask me that?
I can't believe it. I had those really nice cops bring me home that one time when I was passed out on the side of the road.
I was surprised at how nice those cops ended up being to us. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't handle.
No,
Well.
Polly is very aggressive with police officers. Well, I did not know that until that day, and it was making me shit my pants.
Yeah.
I was like, Polly's like, "What'd you pull me over for?" You have to tell me why'd you pull me over. Why'd you pull me over? You have to tell me now. If this motherfucker don't tell me in 15 minutes, I'm dropping off. Fuck him. And I was like, "Don't do that, man." Keith's got weed in his sock, man. You can't do that.
And I had Xanax in my glove box, and like the police were like, "Okay, so we need to search all three of you," and we were like, "All right," and he was like, "And we're gonna search the car," and I was like, "You gonna tear up my shit?"
Yeah, it's pretty.
And he was like, "No, we're not gonna tear up your shit." And then they pulled us out of the car and they were searching me, and he was on the driver's side, and he searched through the driver's side, searched through the back seat, and then went over to the back seat on the passenger side. And then as soon as he got to the door, I remembered the Xanax was in the glove box, and I just got cold as fuck all of a sudden. I was like, my soul just left my body. Oh fuck! And then I think that they saw it and didn't do anything about it. It was weird though.
Sometimes cops are super cool.
Did they pull us over because they thought we were like ducking them?
Yeah.
We stopped at a gas station. We thought we were ducking him because we pulled into a gas station when he was behind us.
Yeah.
Which is why we pulled into the gas station. But
We
I
were
didn't fucking know that.
Hey, you guys ducking me? No, man. I needed a yoo-hoo and laughy
Like,
happy.
we were totally ducking him, but he didn't know that, man.
Well, we pulled into the first gas station, and then Keys got out and went in for a second, and like said go to the bathroom or whatever. And then he came back out and got in the car, and then the cop had already left. And then we pull back out. We start to go further down McNeese towards on the rocks, and the cop was all of a sudden behind us again. And we get to that light on Kirkman right there,
Mm-hmm.
and there's that big gas station, and he gets behind us and he's flashing his like headlights at us.
Not like
His headlights, and I was like, maybe there's some shit hanging out of my car or something. So I pulled into that gas station right there, and he turned his lights on. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, well, you gotta go to 2 gas stations. I was like, you flashed your lights at me, man. And he was like, no, I didn't. I was like, your headlights, you did. I thought there was something maybe hanging out of my car or something. And he was like, I didn't flash my lights at you. He was like, everybody saw it. Everybody saw it.
But then after that, we're like, oh yeah, there's illegal stuff in here. We should probably cooperate. Except Paul. Paul's still like, no, fuck you. Tell me what you pulled me over for.
There's always 2 kinds of people that talk to cops. People that are like, yes, officer, no, officer. What the hell is going on here? Why you stop me right now?
I'm yes, officer.
I know my rights.
I'm yes,
I'm
I'm
yes,
yes,
officer.
officer.
I want to minimize that time, bro. And however I can do it, that's how I'm going to do it.
One time I didn't take my apron off from work, and I had a wine key and my vape in there, and he went to go pat me down and search me. He's like, keep your hands up. And then he's like, what is that? Is that a knife? And I was like, it's a wine key. He's like, why are you wearing your apron? I was like, I just got off of work. He's like, you don't just take it off? And then he got to my vape, and he was like, what is this? I was like, oh, that's my, and I started telling him all about vapes, and he was highly uninterested and just did not. I was like, I was like, you want me to show you? And he didn't want to see my clouds either.
He was like, so you made your own coils, huh?
Yeah.
You have a good night, sir.
Yeah, pretty much it was like that. And he was like, so you do live here? And I was like, yes, this is my front yard. All right.
Dude,
And then waited for me to go to unlock the door, and I was like, wave bye to him. Yeah.
Dude, I got pulled over in my driveway when I lived in Vinton, and where I live, because I still own the property. Me and my brother have some property in Vinton, and I got pulled over like right as I was coming in my driveway, and I get those cops out there, because it's out of the country, they kind of understand, and so I just got out of my truck and like waved at him. He backed out and moved away. He was like, "Yeah, dude, the country's not the place. You just like, I'll pull you over." Like, "No, this is my house. Fuck off." I know my rights. And they're like, "God damn it. Come back with a warrant."
I was on my way home. I lived way the fuck down Common for a while, and I got pulled over. I was doing 55 and a 45, but I saw the 55 speed limit sign, and this cop walks up and he's like, "You know, I pulled you over," and I was like, "Was I going too fast?" And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You were doing 55 and 45." I was like, "I thought I saw a sign," and he was like, "Well, this, and this," and I looked outside, like, out the window, and there's a bunch of mean-looking clouds moving in, and I was like, "Man, those clouds look ugly," and he goes, "Oh, yeah, they do. You guys have a good day." And he just walked
Cops hate
That's the
running, man.
only time I've ever gone from a cop was in a similar situation where I'm running, like I got pulled over for like a 57 and a 45, like right on the edge of where a 55 was,
Mhm.
and I got pulled over and like I'm talking to the cop, like I'm just talking to him, like, "Oh, I'm getting out of this,
Just
some
the
bullshit."
talking.
Bullshit. And all of a sudden, like, "Well, here's your ticket," and my immediate reaction was, "How's your speedometer work? What kind of speedometer you got? Because you're behind me."
Show me how it works.
Yeah, like, what kind of
That's
speedometer you got? I'm gonna research it. I'll go to court.
I'll go to court.
You don't get that engineer money, huh?
No. This was with engineer knowledge. Like, I'll write a dissertation on this.
Jesus.
I'll write a dissertation proving you're wrong.
Did he retract his?
No, I got to take it.
Yeah.
I got to take care of it. I got to take care of it in the court office. But
Oh, okay.
Perks
So
of
you
a
paid
small
for it.
town.
yeah,
Don't say I got it taken care of at the court's office. You pay for that, motherfucker.
I wrote my name on a piece of paper. Gave the court $20, and it's no longer on my record.
Damn, $20, you got fucking scot-free, bitch. That's
That's great.
never paid a $20 ticket ever. They always every ticket I ever got is like right at $200
Yeah.
for each thing I did. I've had to go to the courthouse and give them like $600. $600 money order from. I had to wait at Kroger here in Lake Charles. Kroger in Lake Charles sucks dick. Just in case Kroger's listening.
You suck, Kroger.
The new one
Oh,
you're
they're
building,
getting the
I
new
have
one.
faith in.
Yeah, they get the
'Cause
big one.
I lived in Sulphur for a long time. The one in Sulphur is dope. It's
They got those
sushi spots.
sushi. That's exactly what I was gonna ask. They got sushi in
They
it.
got
Good
fucking
sushi, too, man.
Starbucks. Like they have like a huge organic section. They have like grass-fed beef, like a bunch of fresh seafood. It's fucking killer spot. But the one
Guess
here, it's like they took an elementary school from the fucking 50s, turned it into a grocery store, and I'm in line waiting to get a money order. And it's one of those grocery stores that's so like weird and old that people go there and pay their electricity bill.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just waiting in this line. There's like 10 people in front of me in line. They're all paying their fucking electricity bill. I'm like, I just need a money order, so I'm going to court real quick. Courthouse and pay this ticket that's $622. And the lady in front of me tries to write a check for it. And they're like, no, man, we need either cash or money order. So she gets out the cash, and it's like tens and fives and ones. She counts like $200 and hands it to him. And she waits there for a receipt, and the guy has to change his paper in his printer. And I'm just like, dude, I have to be at work in like fucking 30 minutes. I still have to pay this shit. It's the third time I've been to the courthouse today because I didn't know that it had to be like a money order. Well, first of all, I tried to pay the tickets online. And they rejected my payment saying they didn't pay for the court costs. And I called them and I was like, why the fuck would I pay for court costs if I didn't go to court? And he's like, that's not how it works. You have to pay for the court costs, even though you're paying for it a month early and you don't go to court. And I was like, all right, you bunch of vultures. Have a good day.
They gonna get it one way or the other.
Yeah, it was such a silly thing. Like, if I'm paying this online, like, not taking part of that system intentionally for convenience sake, I'm stepping outside of it. Why am I paying you court costs? I don't go to court. It's bureaucracy at its finest. It just shows you, like, the depth of how hard they could squeeze a lemon for juice, you know? Like, you're getting every drop out of me right now, motherfucker. $600 when it could have been like $250. Nah, but they're like, nah. You give
We
us
need
that
more.
money. It's a fun. We're gonna end on that note, damn it. Lake Charles, get infrastructure, motherfuckers, get together.
Yeah.
Court calls on paying online. Alan, end it there.